welcome back to episode 5 of the Newcastle United career mode. First game is against Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. Corner whipped into the box, tried to clear it away. Ryan with a rebound, and it's 1-0 to Nottingham Forest at the City Ground Stadium. Fans for Newcastle United, Alanga! And it's Newcastle United 1, Nottingham Forest 1 at the City Ground Stadium. It's the equaliser by Anthony Alanga. Chance for Nottingham Forest. Chris Ward plays the ball to Jota Silva. And it's in the back of the net in the 90th minute. And it's Nottingham Forest 2, Newcastle United 1, and it's another late blow for Newcastle United in the Premier League. Now into our second game of the episode versus Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Hopefully we can win this game.
From danger it goes.
Chance for Newcastle United. Lango over the top to Wissa. Wissa. And it's 1-0 to Newcastle United. It's Selhurst Park and it's Johan Wissa with a goal. Ball to Kamara, he shoots, saved by Nick Pope, rebounded to Eze, and he scores for Crystal Palace. It's Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle United 1 at Selhurst Park. And it's a penalty to Crystal Palace. And Eze will be stepping up to take the penalty. Here we go. He shoots. And he penalties it down the middle. And it's Crystal Palace 2, Newcastle United 1. And it's Eze with a goal. Chance for Crystal Palace. Al-Jawsari. Al-Jawsari! And it's Crystal Palace 3, Newcastle United 1. And it's a massive disaster in defence again for Newcastle United.
Well, here's the replay. And what
Here comes Newcastle. Alanga in the box. Alanga! And he pulls one back for Newcastle United. It's Crystal Palace 3, Newcastle United 2. Is the comeback on?
Off we go, 3-2 the score now.
Oh, it's an equaliser. It's Harvey Barnes. And it's Newcastle United 3, Crystal Palace 3. What a comeback by Newcastle United. 2 quick-fire goals to equalise at Selhurst Park.
Here we go.
Will this be the last chance of the game? Alanga turns, he crosses the ball to Lewis Miley! And it's the comeback of dreams for Newcastle United. It's Newcastle United 4, Crystal Palace 3, and it's Lewis Miley with the winner. Into our final game of episode 5, and it's against Arsenal at St James's Park.
We've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Newcastle United versus Arsenal.
Thanks, guys. It's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
And it's a penalty for Arsenal. Steps up Odegaard and he scores. And it's Arsenal 1-0 up at St James's Park. And Newcastle United go behind once again.
Well, you can see it here again. This is a good penalty. Straight down the middle. The goalkeeper's committed and all that he can do is just watch it sail in. Cool as you like.
Odegaard. Saka. The ball taken away from them.
Leonardo Trossard to Saka. Saka back to Leonardo Trossard. And it's Arsenal 2, Newcastle United 0. And Newcastle United fall another goal behind. Is this Arsenal's day? Corner at Newcastle United. Trippier whips it in. Tonali heads it and it's a goal. Tonali pulls one back for Newcastle United and it's Arsenal 2, Newcastle United 1 is another comeback on the cards. Chance for Newcastle, Alanga into the box. And it's an equaliser and it's Harvey Barnes. He does it again for Newcastle United. It's Newcastle United 2, Arsenal 2. Now comes Anthony Gordon! And he completes the comeback for Newcastle United. It's Newcastle United 3, Arsenal 2, and they've done it again.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And then what a finish too. He gets plenty of power on it, which makes it hard for the keeper to save. It's a really good goal.
And it ends. Newcastle United 3, Arsenal 2, same team as part, and that's the end of the episode. Peace out.